Good morning and welcome to Shawano News, your positive source in a crazy world. I'm your host, Jaime Lee. Today we visit Franklin Park for the Summer Solstice Memories Walk to End Alzheimer's Disease. Today's organizer is the Wolf River ADRC, which stands for Aging and Disability Resource Center here in the Wolf River. And I'm here with.
Erica Kolakowski.
And what is this walk all about today?
It's bringing Alzheimer's awareness to the community. It's something that has a stigma with it, so we want to bring awareness to help get the word out. So we have vendors from all over the city, and they're giving away free things. And we have Primal Eats donated pulled pork, and so we have donations for that to go back to the Alzheimer's Association.
I have some very special guests. We were all speaking because our families have been personally touched by dementia and Alzheimer's. I wear my grandma's sweatshirt, Lois Bartz, who passed away 3 years ago on Sunday. And what is your name, ma'am?
Terry Robley.
And who are you walking for today?
My husband Chuck Robley has dementia. It's very hard going through. But we're managing, and we thank the ADRC for all the support that they have given. And I go to the caregivers meetings and just talk with people, and it helps to vent and have other support there for you.
What a wonderful avenue. And that's how you met this lovely new friend. And your name, ma'am?
Mickey Thielen.
Okay, and you said your husband recently passed away from this disease.
In December.
Okay, and how has the resources and the ADRC helped you with your journey?
Actually, I wish I would have gotten involved earlier. I wasn't aware too much about it, and then someone mentioned it, and it was a real good support avenue.
So it's nice to be together with people who understand, and your story and your heart is helping other families. So don't be afraid to speak out, to ask for help. Right? Thank you so much, ladies, and let's walk
Thank
today
you.
for those we love. Thank you. Now I'm speaking with another gal from the ADRC. Johanna, how are you?
Good. How are you?
Good. I love these new T-shirts.
Thank you.
Beautiful, with all the forget-me-not flowers, the purples and the blues. And what does this ribbon again mean?
So the purple ribbon signifies Alzheimer's awareness, just kind of trying to spread the word about Alzheimer's. So when we wear this, we're remembering maybe a loved one or somebody who we know who has the disease. So.
And we are also having this walk on the solstice to remember and honor the longest day. How does this correlate with Alzheimer's and dementia?
Yep. So people with Alzheimer's and dementia, I mean, they're living the longest day every day of the year. So on this day, we like to think of them since it is the longest day with the most daylight.
So many different folks here today walking for people that they care about. Who are you walking for today?
My grandma Gusty,
And what's your name?
Sandy, Kane.
Tell me more about your grandma.
Oh, grandma was my bud. And we'd go fishing together, and I'd ride in the back of the pickup truck. That's when it was allowed. When she would go and drive the tractor in the fields, and the big treat was to go and get chocolate milk at the gas station when we were done. So
I am here with one of the youngest supporters of the Forget-Me-Not. He's blowing up a balloon, Ezra Hartwig, and we're here at the kids station. We're going to make a bracelet. We're going to have some bubbles. We're going to do a lantern and get our face painted. Wow, that's a lot of hot air. Wow, is it going to pop? Oh, good job. Do you want to make a bracelet now?
Yeah, it's going around and around.
It's going around and around. Good job. Wow, can you show the camera do a little punch the camera? Yeah. Big bubbles. Ezra, can you look at your ribbon? Can you say forget me not?
Can you forget me not?
Are you walking today? Grandma Lois always loved dogs. Pets are so good for, I bet, this disease.
My mom had dementia as well, but wasn't Alzheimer's, so that's another reason I like people aware of the different cognitive challenges out there. So,
Thanks for being here today.
you bet.
On a personal note, though, I am really interested in this cause, as my dear grandmother Lois Bartz had dementia in her later years of life. She passed away actually 3 years ago on Sunday. And I'm going to be posting this story on Shawano News on Sunday in her memory. And this is her old sweatshirt. It still has her cookies on there. I know maybe some of you that have family members that have this disease, they focus on certain things, and hers was music and sweets. So we had a lot of cookies, and we sang a lot of songs, because even at the end, the music continued with her. So I also invite you to go to the new Cook Park. The Forget Me Not Fund has a new sensory path there that they have put together to help those struggling with the disease be more active with music and memory. So thank you for all showing up today. It matters, and your loved ones are never forgotten. Here we go, walking for a good cause. And who are you folks walking for?
Walking for my mom, Karen. She died a year and a few months ago. She had Alzheimer's.
Okay, and you guys from the area?
Yeah, we're from Gresham.
Okay.
Yes.
And how wonderful that you can be here today
Yes.
and remember her.
Yes, it is. It's been hard. It's a bittersweet journey working with somebody with Alzheimer's, and but it's so funny you said about the cookies and sweets, because my mom was the same with Elvis. Everything Elvis, and her cookies to the end. She couldn't do anything else, but boy, she could get cookies from the cookie jar.
Right?
Yeah.
What was her
So,
favorite
yeah.
Elvis song?
Oh, I think it was "Love Me Tender."
Oh,
Yeah.
Love
Yeah.
me tender, love me sweet. Oh, thank you.
Yes.
Who are you walking for today?
My great grandpa Joe.
Yeah, can you tell us about Joe? What was he like?
What did he like to do? He liked to hunt and he farmed.
Yeah, he hunted, he farmed, did a lot of stuff. He has a 41 Ford.
So you and Grandpa would talk about cars, and that really brought a smile to his face.
Yeah, me and him liked cars.
Oh, that's something you guys can always remember, and one day maybe you can have that car.
Yeah,
That would be cool.
possibility.
Instead of walking, we'll be in that cool car. Well, thanks, Sheldon.
Yep.
Cool. Now we're at the first stop of the walk, Twigs Beverage, and we're giving out samples of the Forget Me Not grape soda. Proceeds from the soda go to benefit the Forget Me Not Fund.
Thank you.
How do you guys like it?
Very good.
Yeah?
Very good.
Take a swig of Twigs, that's what they say. I now have the pleasure of speaking with Lisa Berry from the Walk to End Alzheimer's. How are you?
Good. It's great to be here this morning. This is a beautiful park.
A lot of people in the audience want to know, what are some ways that we can possibly prevent this disease?
Right now, we don't have an absolute prevention, but we do have a lot of education out there, and our website, alz.org, is very helpful, telling you things, lifestyle habits. You know, we don't know how much is genetic or how much is environment, but definitely taking care of yourself physically with sleep, diet, exercise, and keeping your mind very active too.
Okay. And some hopeful news. What are some of the new treatments, some of the advances to help maybe slow down this disease or prevent it?
We had a groundbreaking year last year. For the first time ever, we were able to give $100 million to research the Alzheimer's Association. There now is a new drug called lecanemab. Just a few weeks ago, the FDA advisory committee unanimously passed it. It is shown to slow, remarkably, Alzheimer's, but only in early Alzheimer's detection. So detection is a big thing, getting out that awareness, like, okay, do you have some of these signs, so we can get those people, I don't want to say prevent, but that sure would help if we could get people early detected. So we're expecting that to pass through the FDA soon.
What a special day to walk. Until next time, this is Jaime Lee, signing out for Shawano News. Keep living and loving in the 5 for 166. Love you, Graham.